Hey, this is Dan.
Bob.
From GigaBoots.com. Welcome to our Gears of War 3 Quick Mate!
Quick Mate!
Quick Mate!
Quick Mate!
Train!
Oh,
See,
okay.
we did that because you get to play as the Locusts in the Beast mode. So, you know, we figured we'd get you in the mood to beast it up.
Is that why we did that?
Sure.
Wow, I didn't get that.
Okay. So
Did not get the memo on this one.
What is this arcade?
Yeah, there's regular mode and arcade mode. Arcade mode, actually, you earn points for everything you do.
Oh, I do enjoy that.
Yeah,
like when Call of Duty 4 did that.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting idea.
It is good.
Hopefully I can select a chapter because I don't want to show off like where I am. Alright. So yeah,
Loading a previous chapter overwrites your save file?
I hope that they mean
that
for the moment.
That progress
in
the latest chapter.
Progress in the level.
So, yeah, he should be able to go back to 4.
Hopefully.
He'll be at the beginning.
I want to show something that's a little bit different. How about... Okay, this desert...
How about a different game, Switches? This is Skyrim.
As you can see, Skyrim is nothing like Gears of War.
It's very brown, though.
By comparison, it is not Gears of War. Or is it?
So anyway.
But what's up with Hijack?
Hijack is this more desert-like area. It's something that you haven't really seen before in Gears. We're going to do it on normal mode. I've been going through hardcore and don't really feel like doing that.
Way to not feel like it.
I mean, it's
now the interesting thing is that when I go select a chapter like this, I can actually jump down the difficulty. If I just go to continue, there's no way to be like continue but at a lower difficulty. So the whole game I've been like, I don't want to play I don't want to play hardcore mode anymore. This is just annoying.
Just light them up and get moving before we lose the barges. That's why we're here.
So I believe these are new enemies. Maybe not.
I've never seen those before.
Are those flying pigs with SMGs?
Pretty much. They look like they're out of Doom or something.
Or Duke Nukem. Like, somewhere in between. Vroom vroom.
I guess he's dead. Yeah, he died.
Get that. Vroom vroom vroom. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Am I the only person who thinks of singing that while playing online, running up to someone with a chainsaw?
Yes.
It's amazing, though, because they can hear you.
So yeah, this is another thing from 2.
Yeah.
There's really not much of anything new.
Gameplay mechanic wise, really?
Yeah, I can't. The only thing I can think of is if two guys are by cover like this.
You can grab them, right?
No, you can't grab them. You can jump over kicking them.
Oh, okay.
And it's a nice feature. I mean, it's good that it's there. Definitely need something like that.
Right. I mean, I always like when games add more solid and necessary. Very important to note those two while saying this. Elements to the third-person shooter. You know, like Uncharted added the whole... in the new one, if you're climbing next to someone, you can grab them and toss them off.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved, when the beta hit, not everybody who'd read everything, they didn't know you could do that, so you kind of stand there waiting for one person to go up, and you'd be like, tough luck, motherfucker, and pull them off.
So yeah,
I haven't seen that in a while.
That is still as extreme as it was, what, 4 years ago? No, I guess that was 5 years ago. Oh, right, because Gears 3 took an extra year to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't take 2, it took 3. It's kind of interesting. Resistance 2 and Gears followed the same. Let's delay this a year.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
They're dancing! They're dancing!
You just punched your chainsaw. Like
He's like, it's not going in there fast enough. Let me punch it in.
This is a new gun.
Okay.
See that guy? He's got the digger. It digs underground, and then grenade pops up and blows up.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and he, like all of these crazy guys do, they say something just ridiculously dumb about what they're doing. He just yells, "Dig,
dig,
dig a hole, dig a hole."
Okay, this is actually really weird going back to normal mode because that guy died in like one shot or one arrow shot
and normally he
does not. He takes quite a bit.
I guess what they're saying online about normal mode being easier than it has been in the past is pretty accurate.
Yeah, definitely. This is a walk in the park compared to what this was
in 2
and what I just did in hardcore.
Yeah. So I was interested in how that digger gun worked. It was pretty cool, the way you controlled its trajectory. Like, it gave you the arc in air and then the arc underground as well.
Right.
That is really neat.
Ah, they got me.
Ow, that is bad.
That is not good, that's for sure.
Shove your hand up my butt so I can live!
There's the kick.
That's cool that it's not a one-hit kill.
Yeah.
You know, it keeps things tense, because I know Uncharted, whenever they add stuff like that, it's usually a one-hit kill. Man, I don't think that locust is going to revive you, no matter how loud you yell at it.
Wait, what kind of one-hit kills are we talking about?
We're talking about the type where
like
around
the
a corner
overcover
you
kick
can
thing.
grab
Okay.
them and then slam them into something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then be tossing
Yeah.
them off of a wall.
But I
throwing
mean,
them off.
Uncharted is very much more a game about actually killing your opponents, whereas Gears is about everyone being a bullet sponge.
Bullet sponge. Well, yeah, there's that, and then on top of that, you have to consider you go through a lot more enemies in Uncharted than... At least, I, in my opinion, you go through a lot more enemies in Uncharted at a time than you do in Gears.
Usually do.
Usually. Which reminds me, have you seen any levels with absolutely massive amounts of enemies
The
in
door
this?
was made of wood.
Yes,
You
it
have
was.
chainsaw guns.
Well, I mean, if you can just lift it up,
Look,
why would you
aggro,
bother?
aggro, just listen, okay?
Uh-huh.
Hey, listen,
Right.
okay?
Uh-huh.
They need to remove all those textures from the RAM space, okay? So, fucking shut up.
Let's get up there.
Yeah, so actually we're on a mission here to try and steal one of the, I was about to say Covenant,
Yeah, the Locust.
Locust barges.
You're like Covenant. Wow, that was a weird transition.
Yeah, it does that so they get everyone on the elevator.
So, okay, I
Gotta come in close.
I never played Gears. I'm gonna admit up front. What the fuck are the locusts?
They're these
Locust.
white monsters that live underground, but we flushed them out from underground, so now they live on the surface.
Well, like, where'd they come from?
Oh, they live on
Underground.
this planet because we actually invaded this planet.
Oh, this is some other planet.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we sort of went, oh, this planet's cool, but then we found out they lived underground.
I was gonna say, like, were they just always here? Is this a Chimera sort of situation? Did the dwarves delve too greedily and too deep?
Yes, that is exactly.
So now we're, what, conquering this planet we invaded?
Pretty much, we're fighting to stay on this planet that we took, that they owned first. This is a
Kind of.
very...
At least that's what we're assuming so far. 'Cause
Right.
They,
Clearly,
this
we haven't
one has
beaten
a
this
lot
game.
of
A lot of...
Pretty
just
sure we
universe
didn't get
relevant.
here first.
no, probably not. But they might just be horrible monsters. I mean, they have some. Or they seem to have like just one queen, and
Oh no, they're a hive mind. They
and
must
she seems to be
evil.
She's a humanoid. She looks. much
Aggro, are you... Oh, that is awesome!
I have not seen that one. That was pretty good.
Fuck you and your respawn. Aggro.
Yeah.
Hive mind is evil. Because it's communist.
Bees.
What about
Honeybees.
Bees are evil.
No. The crazy son of a bitch, British scientist that made African killer bees, he's evil.
Yes.
Honeybees, good.
Okay, well, honeybees are evil, which is why we take advantage of them for their honey and give them strange fungal diseases.
No, see, we do those two things,
Uh-huh.
but honeybees aren't evil. Your presupposition is wrong.
Why would we...
Why would we do that if
Yeah,
they weren't
why
evil?
would
See,
you
here's
do
my
that
point.
if we don't-
and I think it's
if they
Gears'
aren't
point. We're bastards.
See, they should have called this Gears of War. That's way too serious a title. They should have given it, like, Universal Bastard Brigade or something like that.
Inglorious space bastards.
Yes.
It's a balloon. Shoot it.
No, we wanted to steal it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and kick everyone's ass that doesn't want us to steal it. Seems like the balloon's
Possibly
a metaphor
because they
here.
were there first.
Possibly because...
Are we two? Do we just see something that we don't have that someone else does?
Yeah.
And suddenly want it?
All right, here's
The
the
human-
retro lancer. Let's
The human race is in its terrible twos.
I think everyone's dead. So
Yeah,
I,
I think that explosion and splatter kind of confirmed that.
Okay, so the locusts, they lived underground, right?
Yes.
Last time I fly with a budget
And we didn't know they were here because they were underground.
Right.
For how long?
I guess a long while because they did develop whole cities.
Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Why do they have barges?
Oh, like I said, they now have
They're
gone
forced
to
to the surface.
they're forced to the surface.
Because we started going down there and kicking their ass, they got angry and came up and started
Well,
kicking ours.
at the end of 2, we actually flood them out, pretty much destroyed their entire colony underground, so they have nowhere to go, and it's flooded and whatnot.
We are assholes.
Yeah.
Got to be Mirror that's holding your dad, Marcus.
I mean, is this planet even that great?
I don't know. They don't talk about.
I mean, these guys could probably just, go to Helgan.
Yeah, it's way more hospitable than dealing with constant locusts. Because Helgan, they make some scary tech, but they aren't monsters, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm guessing, yep, vehicle segment.
Yep, vehicle segment.
Technically, even lower grade of segment, turret segment.
Yes.
Best segment.
These are the
You're
worst
just
turrets, though.
You are turret biased.
These are-
I have Tourette's syndrome.
Guys,
That's what I've got.
I'm gonna have to go make a page on Wikipedia for that. now. Guys, we're how far above the ground? And there are newspapers flying around.
Well, yeah, newspapers are very light, so the wind blows them around. Yeah.
Where are they coming from?
The newspaper stand. Moron.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Don't believe it. That you, Dizzy?
Alright, I have to do the talking segment. I'm gonna just shoot him.
He's talking with his mind. Dizzy, I'm coming for you.
Wait, Dizzy. See the extra bar?
It's so funny because I keep hearing his voice now, and
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just-
even think of Bender. I think of the dog from Adventure
Oh
Time.
god, yeah, okay.
Spring. Just imagining him being like, "Hey, Coltrane, knock, knock," and Coltrane's like, Adventure Time fans are like, he didn't say that, Penn did. Okay, Penn isn't his name anymore, it's Finn. Oh god, that still weirds me out. Why they... No, that name doesn't sound right. Let's change it.
Oh my god. It's hard to aim these at all. As you can see,
I noticed you're having trouble aiming it, which is 50-50 indicative of what you just said, or you suck.
I mean, it's not so
Maybe
bad
both can be true.
when it's
Yeah.
those
not to
things.
sound postmodernist.
There. Get this thing as close to the ground as you can.
So this is
Going in.
this plays almost identically to 2. Other than that kick and a couple new weapons, I really haven't seen anything new about this game.
Well, sometimes that's the best decision.
Sometimes,
I mean-
but it feels like they could have taken a few hints from Uncharted and whatnot. From just be able to
Well-
switch aside you're looking down the gun so you can shoot things, get better views for what you're shooting.
Because when your shoulders are that big, sometimes you need to.
Look over the slightly smaller one.
And also, just they still have this problem of not really making it clear what's this too large for you to jump over. Like this I can't get. Okay, I can do it on this one. There are certain ones.
Now we're gonna
never
go the
know.
rest of this quick play, testing every wall
Oh, whoops! I thought I had the regular Lancer. That was the retro.
where you just slash them.
Yeah. And actually, I have a running attack. That didn't work because I was right next to him though.
Right. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Good animation. Most people do very unrealistic climbing animations.
Oh,
Well, that's ridiculously awesome.
it is.
I like the part where you stop moving.
So yeah, I actually have to fight those things now. I know that they had him flying sections before. I don't think we actually had to take him down on foot like this.
Ugh. Then it exploded into chunks because it's dead. Man, funerals must really be awkward for the locusts. These are the chunks of Admiral. Oh my god! What sort
See,
of
those
blood?
guys are our team for killing.
They're...
Are
They
they
might call them a kill team.
Whoa. No way.
Help me move some of this ammo before the goddamn grubs come back. I found a stash back here before the grubs jump me. Fort needs every round we can get.
So I heard this game's actually the first to use that new format of 360 disc.
Last time we
Is
saw
it?
you,
Uh-huh.
you were
Huh.
both heading for Anvil Gate.
I still don't know what exactly is going on with that
I'd ride this route trading supplies
format.
with other
You know,
cans.
whether it's a compression trick or what.
Yeah.
Grubs, that is.
But has he still got
I'm
Prescott's data
guessing
disk?
it's a
You know, the one I
compression
could never crack? Because we really...
What did they really?
They really.
Yeah, really?
Employers.
No way. Is there much more to show off in single player, or can we jump into Horde?
This is like one of the few new guns.
Oh,
Is that a rocket launcher called the One Shot?
This isn't a rocket launcher.
Oh, it was shaped like a rocket launcher. I apologize.
This is better than a rocket launcher. Dan was wrong.
This looks like a fucking stinger.
All right, let's get to cover.
Oh, dear.
I need to take out the guy right next to me.
Okay.
Now we
problem solved.
can. Oh, that's a launcher. Where did he drop it? There.
Your allies holding it. Hey, look what I found. Isn't it cool?
This will one-shot basically anything I found.
What is it?
It's some sort of gigantic
God.
energy gun.
That's amazing.
No scope that bitch.
You can't really
You
know.
can't. You have to put it on cover to use it, correct?
Or you can do it on the ground. But, yeah, there's one of those guys. He's dead.
Jesus Christ!
And that's not like, oh, well, it's normal mode. Of course that happened. No, that happened on hardcore too.
That's a great gun to have. We
It
just
is.
absolutely have to fucking kill it first.
So I'd like to note, one, you're not doing the reloading trick.
No, I'm
Two,
not.
and more importantly, that's a bullet shape. So yeah, I think this thing's a rail cannon.
Probably
It's
is.
just a big ass cartridge. Oh, that's a fine red mist.
It is.
Oh, that was worth it.
All right, that's
about it.
Yeah, that's about the new stuff.
I mean, there's
Here,
some
see if
cool-
you can hit start and join in, just to test it out.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Um.
They have some cool new lighting tricks, like lighting's improved in this from 2. But aside from the graphical razzle dazzle, you're
Yeah,
basically
it's
saying
yeah, definitely graphically better.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, it feels almost identical.
red barrels rule. At least
do.
that one was, well integrated into the environment.
It was. I thought that would kill him, but it didn't.
See, that's what you get for relying on red barrels. We all learned something today. Like
Normal
Bob
mode is
loves
silly.
bullets.
It's just I can't believe I was able to just walk up to him and be like, "Hey,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
I play
Marcus.
a
What are you?"
shitload of Horde, so that shit does not fly in that mode. And then he
blew up.
Yeah, that just...
Uh-oh. Oh, they're already here anyway. Oh, there's a guy riding it? Oh, that makes things easier.
I wonder if it's just rogue now, and now that he's dead, it's
Yeah,
gonna
like
just
you kill the driver, it enrages.
That actually happens with another type of enemy in this. They were in the last one too. I cannot remember what they're called, but they're like... I would call them the equivalent of wolf riding
Right.
orcs.
Right. So, Warg Riders from Castlevania.
I'll take those.
Alright, but yeah, let's jump into Horde. Get on
Yeah,
this.
let's... I mean, because we're just trying to show you guys all the newness, and that's
There's
definitely enough for single player.
not much new in single player. Except it's up to 4-player co-op online, so you can do that.
And that's cool.
And I actually rank up. This is multiplayer ranks pretty much.
Only it's
only
across all types.
across everything.
Cool.